Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the SUPES channel. My name is Matthew Ramos and today we're going to review the Turf Wars DLC. So before I get into my review of Turf Wars, I just want to give a brief description of its overall story. After gaining control of equipment left in the wake of Sable International's military occupation, Hammerhead and his gang have declared war against the other Dons of the Magia crime family. Spider-Man and Captain of the Police Department of New York, Yuri Watanabe, must put an end to the violence before the entire city erupts in a turf war. So getting right into it, this DLC definitely embodies its name, Turf Wars. While playing this DLC and going through the story, you really feel like Spidey is caught up in the middle of a massive gang war. One of the things this DLC does way better than the previous one, the heist, is that there are more side missions and activities to complete after grinding through the story. Unlike the heist, Turf Wars makes sure to give the player a longer experience as the map is more utilized and there is a variety of new crimes and side missions that are entertaining and fresh to play. The DLC suits in this DLC are a huge step up from the heist and are some of the best suits in the game. Even though they still didn't come with their own suit powers, all three of these suits fit perfectly with suit powers that are already in the game. The Iron Spider armor is definitely one of my favorite suits in the game, as well as the Spider Clan suit, which brought back a nostalgic feel from the Ultimate Spider-Man video game. The combat and difficulty of this DLC is definitely ramped up another notch, as I found myself dying a few times, which is not common even on ultimate difficulty. Multiple times you will go into battle against multiple waves of enemies, and I kind of felt like I was fighting in a war because of the massive amounts of enemies I was facing all at once. Turf Wars also makes sure to introduce yet another new enemy, as well as bringing back the minigun brute who was previously introduced in the heist. This DLC was by far the hardest difficulty I've ever seen in Spider-Man PS4. Now, the weakest part of this DLC was probably its story. I felt the story was way too short and I ended up having to play it twice to be able to record my full gameplay, and I was able to do this in less than 2 hours. The plot also didn't have any narrative purpose, as it all built up to its final mission, which we later found didn't really have any consequences. The way the plot unfolds is also very predictable from the first mission. Unlike the last DLC, at the end of it all, you don't really know where the plot is heading. Going into the next DLC, which is Silver Lining, which comes out next month, I felt like this DLC was a huge step up from the heist, and I felt that Insomniac really listened to our criticisms from the heist and did what they could to give us a better overall experience by adding more side missions, using more of the map, and giving us a new variety of crimes. However, Insomniac can't change the stories of the DLC as well as its length, so it's understandable that the story is just as short as the heist. Overall, I give this DLC a solid 8 out of 10 because it gives the player a longer experience, adds some amazing suits to the game, and makes you sweat as the combat difficulty is at its all-time high. So there you guys have it. There's my Turf Wars DLC review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below, did you enjoy this DLC? I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.